today in this video, I'm gonna talk about travel tips. And since I technically haven't traveled abroad yet, I can only talk about, well, let's just call them the pre-travel tips. You should catch me in your bed sheets, just rattling your chain. Well, back then, baby. So in my preparation for study abroad, I've basically narrowed down all of these pre-travel tips to 6 different ones. First, you're going to want to get as much paperwork done as fast as possible. After you decide where and when you want to study abroad, you're going to get a ton of paperwork from your home university, a lot of chores to do, such as get a medical, visa application, passport if you need one, and then you're going to get even more applications from the study abroad university. And it's just a lot of work, and a lot of time it's going to be dated a few months ahead of time where it's all going to be due, and it seems like it's going to be far away, but then that time comes up pretty fast. So my suggestion would be, right when you get the paper, just get out the easy stuff out of the way, just the name forms, date of birth, address, all the boring stuff and all the applications, and send them in as fast as possible. That way, if there's any hiccups in the information, you won't get screwed over closer to your trip. Second, double check the work of the study abroad counselors at your university with the university you'll be studying out. Now I know I'm probably going to get a lot of flack from study abroad counselors, but sometimes they overlook something or maybe just are misinformed, or sometimes they just don't even know information that you might want to know about, like what time you should plan your flight, when the semester ends, when vacation times are, what classes are completely available, what classes will transfer, what classes won't transfer credits. And a lot of time it's not the fault of the counselor, it's just that they're so busy with so many different students going to so many different other universities, and each semester could be different for the university you're studying at, that they just don't have time or don't have the capacity to be able to take care of it. So you're just going to want to double check with your liaison. You should have an email address and a name of the person, or even phone call them if you have international plan or something. Number 3, which segues into number 4 later, but be aware of all the classes that the university will have to offer. A lot of times counselors will herd you or only make available or stress the classes that will count for credit back at your home university, or that they think will be good or challenging, or what they think will be best for you. But just be aware of all the classes that they have to offer, because there could be some that you want to take that counselors might not mention. Number 4. Take the classes they don't provide at your home university. I know I mentioned this before, but this is a great opportunity just to study something that you actually want to study, even if it doesn't count for your own home university's credit. Who cares? There's going to be some sweet classes out there that you can take, and take them. You can put it on your resume as a supplement under your study abroad experiences. This way, it'll attract even more future employers. But take the classes that you want to take. And of course, you have to take the classes that were gonna fulfill any credit requirements. But also, just as necessary and just as important, take classes that you want to take. 5th, make friends with study abroad students at your home university, as well as when you study abroad, obviously. This way you kind of create a network of people that you can visit when you go study abroad, that can help you out with different local areas if you happen to be studying abroad where they do. They can help you find housing, they can make suggestions for you, they can kind of be your boots on the ground, so to speak. And it's just a great way to make a bigger network basically for when you travel, so you can travel with people or visit people where they live, and it's free, so you might as well. And last but definitely not least, housing is a big issue, but you don't have to sweat it. You're gonna find it. For me personally, I didn't have housing until literally 10 days before my planned flight was. so it's not that big of a deal. And also explore your options. The options that the university are going to give you are going to be deals that they have with local businesses for student housing. If you want to try and find housing on your own, that's what I did. It was way cheaper. Now, the location wasn't ideal, and obviously I'm going to miss out on a few things like living with other international students and being super close to campus, but you can always go visit them there. And by looking on your own, you're probably going to save a lot of money, and that money can be used towards traveling to other places that you want to visit in the surrounding areas. So I would just say, don't sweat the housing. Look at all your options, and it's going to come, so don't worry about it. Well, that's going to wrap it up here. Thanks for watching, and make sure you stay tuned in next week for when my next video drops. Thanks.